You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the WNBA. Did you guys know that the WNBA finals actually wrapped up a few days ago? I believe it was a few days ago. The Las Vegas Aces actually won the WNBA title, and it didn't even make the front page of ESPN. I find that very, very funny. But now, guys, since the WNBA season is now over, you guys know that a bunch of these players actually do go overseas and play basketball because they actually make money overseas. They make roughly a couple of $1 million per year if you are an elite athlete, whereas in the failed WNBA, they get like $228,000 for a league that has never, ever made a profit. Well, guys, now that Britney Griner is serving 9 years in a Russian prison, the WNBA players are out on Russia. They will not be returning to play over there where Britney Griner is serving her sentence. Check this out, guys. WNBA players skip Russia amid Britney Griner woes Ukraine war. Now, guys, this is really not too much of a surprise. It's really, really not. They're actually going to still be going overseas, but they're just going to go elsewhere to make their money. Now, Britney Griner, she actually knew that the U.S. had told American citizens don't go to Russia before the Ukrainian invasion. But Britney Griner said, no, I'm going to do my own thing. And by the way, I'm going to bring in an illegal substance into Russia because I'm BG, I'm black, and I am a lesbian. As you guys may know, Russia is not a big fan of the alphabet community. They're just not. But for some reason, the woke WNBA players don't really criticize Russia that much, but they slam the United States of America and wear a Marxist BLM shirt. But let's check this out, guys. Britney Griner's highly publicized legal woes in Russia and the country's invasion of Ukraine has the top WNBA players opting to take their talents elsewhere this offseason. For the past few decades, Russia has been the preferred off-season destination for WNBA players to compete because of the high salaries that can exceed $1 million and the resources and amenities teams offered them. That has all come to an abrupt end. Now, this is what Breanna Stewart actually said about Russia. She actually speaks pretty fondly of Russia, but she wore a Marxist shirt over here slamming this country. Interesting. She says this quote, honestly, my time in Russia has been wonderful, but especially with BG still wrongfully detained there. That's a lie right there. She pleaded guilty. She admitted that she brought the substance in. I digress. Nobody's going to go there until she's home. It may be a long time because you people put your faith and vote in Beijing Biden. Said Breanna Stewart, a Griner teammate on the Russian team that paid the duo millions. Quote, I think that, now people want to go overseas, and if the money is not much different, they want to be in a better place. Griner was arrested in February, then detained and later convicted on drug possession charges amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Griner was sentenced last month to 9 years in prison. Now, Stewart and other WNBA All-Stars, including Jonquel Jones and Courtney Vandersloot, who also made millions of dollars playing in Russia, are going elsewhere this winter. All three played for Ekaterinburg, the same Russian team as Griner. That club won 5 EuroLeague titles in the past 8 years and has been dominant for nearly two decades with former greats Delisha Milton-Jones and Diana Taurasi playing there. Nearly a dozen WNBA players competed in Russia last winter, and none of them are heading back this year. After the World Cup tournament, Stewart is going to Turkey to play for Fenerbahce. I don't speak Turkish, so I'm probably mispronouncing that name. Top 10 players can make a few $100,000 playing in Turkey, much less than their Russian salaries. Playing in Turkey also allows Stewart to get closer to her wife's family in Spain. Quote, You want to have a better lifestyle, a better off-court experience, and just continue to appreciate other countries. Like Stewart, Vandersloot also isn't headed back to Russia, choosing to play in Hungary, where she attained citizenship in 2016. Quote, I'm Hungarian. I thought it would be special since I haven't played there since I got citizenship, Vandersloot said. The 33-year-old guard said a lot would have to change before she ever considered going back to Russia to play, even though she has many fond memories of the Russian people. Quote, the thing about it is, we were treated so well by our club and made such strong relationships with those people. I would never close the door on that, she said. The whole situation with BG makes it really hard to think that it's safe for anyone to go back there right now. So I guess they're not even going to go and try to even visit BG. Think about that. They're not going to do it. Jones will be joining Stewart in Turkey, playing for Mirsin. The 6'6" Jones said she would consider going back to Russia if things changed politically and Griner was back in the U.S. You ain't going to Russia for a long time then. The Griner situation also is weighing heavily on the minds of young WNBA players. Rain Howard, the 2022 WNBA Rookie of the Year, don't know who that is playing in Italy this winter, her first overseas experience. She actually said she was careful when deciding where she wanted to play. Quote, everyone's going to be a bit cautious seeing as this situation is happening, she said. It's not just the American players who are no longer going to Russia. Chicago Sky forward Emma Messman, who stars for the Belgium national team, had played in Russia with Stewart, Jones, and Vandersloot. She is also headed to Turkey this offseason. I'm wondering, guys, who's actually going to be on this Russian team now? I'm curious about that. They're winning championships, and now it seems like half of the roster is not going to be coming back. Does it seem like in a way that they're kind of leaving Britney Griner high and dry? They don't want to go back to Russia. Hey, but Britney Griner did this to herself, guys. Remember that. She did it to herself. You guys can keep saying that she is wrongfully detained. No, she's not. She brought in the illegal substance. She knew that she had it. She brought it from the United States over there to Russia. In some kind of way, guys, she actually got through an American airport with the substance when it's actually illegal, depending on what state you're actually in over here as well. Boy, what do you guys think of this? The WNBA is out on Russia. Not really a bit surprised. Not a bit surprised. They love Russia, but they say they're not actually going to go back until Britney Griner is back. It's going to be a long, long time, black and white sports fans. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.